I am going to reset the reps counter, but not the to-go counter. And I'm going to start the stream with 20 squats because I owe 60 from the last stream because of LexiWolf, the lady, the legend, the wolf. So let's get on those now, everybody. In fact, I shouldn't have put my weights away. Ready, Nicholas D. and Enigma and Bulbman? You're all foist in my heart. And chat. 1, 2, 3, 4, Ryan K. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. What's going on, everybody? Hello, subscribers and future subscribers. I'm KarmaJolt. I started the stream with 60 reps to go, so I did 20 squats. But beyond those 60 reps, for donations today, we're gonna do curls. But enough about me and exercising. Let's play some whatever this game is. Joe D. Why does it look like Breath of Fire, though? You're right. It kind of does look like Breath of Fire. And then, if I wait for this to play out, it says, press charge. You'll see it in a second. But man, I could use a drink. Yeah, press charge. Tiny Cat, I know you want attention, but I got work to do, baby. Press charge. Yeah, you see it, Joe T. Anyway, last we left off, we made it to the Sky Tower, and I was like, I'll do this some other time. Some other time when I have a beverage. So let's crack one open here. I got me a Canada Dry and some spiced rum. In a Kirby mug. So I feel like today is a pretty good day to stream, CJ. Hey buddy, I just got one quick thing I want to hit you with. Is it a boomerang? Anyway, let's get out of here. I don't remember where I need to be, but this is where I left off. I think, is this the town I built? Actually, where am I right now? It's like Fazanadu on the NES, where an H looks like an N, and the NPCs are like Nello. Bulbman Gaming says help. Do you need help with something? What do you need help with? We will help. We'll do so much help. Classic game. Love the Bofa series, says Glenn McIver. Hey, welcome. Not like MacGyver, like the guy who can, you know, escape a jail cell with a toothpick and a quarter. But it's McIver? Is that how I pronounce that? You Can Beat Video Games released a short about River City Ransom, and he mentioned the KarmaJolt, and there was a dude in the comments freaking out looking for you. Was it you? CJ, that's kind of funny. I should check that out. I haven't watched too many of You Can Beat Video Games' shorts, but I have still been watching all his videos. So last we left off, we made it to some dumb idiot tower that's like underground, so it's not even a real tower. But it was like just south of Capitan, I believe. Actually, Mega Harv can probably tell me. What's going on, Harv? How are you? I'm heading back to the Sky Tower. Sky Tower. No, I went to the comments looking for you, but I found that guy trying to tag you. I'll get back to him, being like, nobody better tag me in this. Hey, Harv, welcome. So, for those of you who are just joining now, last stream, which was just yesterday, I believe, right? Me and Genevieve B were playing Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. And LexiWolf, the lady, the legend, the wolf, donated 40 memberships and some change. So I'm starting this stream today with 60 reps left to go because we didn't finish all the squats. I should have. I just should have, you know. I am great, like how I tell my friends you are. Yes, South of Capitan. Hey, thank you for the tip. This is Sky Tower, where the weather of the entire world is controlled. We mine the jewels from here and sell them. Yo, Austin B, wait a second. Speaking of memberships, my friend, Austin B, joined as a channel member. Welcome to Hey You, I Like You. Everyone put a big old B in the chat for Austin B, because I'm adding 6 to the to-go counter for that. Hey, thank you so much. Of course, after we do the first 60 reps, we're going to switch from squats to curls, like it says in the chat. But hey, Austin B, thank you so much. Bloem, never even met him. Oh my gosh, Joe D. How did I not think of that one? Also, you're a genius. Rogue Effect, Calyx, AQ. And CJ. Hey, there's Frog and Isla. Where's the rest? They're in this tower. Would you guys like to go in? Don't have to ask me twice. Yo, Austin B, thank you so much. My dad won't let me dono. That's okay, Bulbman. If you click the like button, that helps me out a lot, and it's free. It's free to do. Don't combine squats and curls. You'll get squirrels. Nicholas D, that's why I'm doing it. So I had to get a new card. Oh, I see you. There's a room with air. You must take a breathe there. Sorry, take a breath. I read it wrong. I assumed he would put a typo for some reason. I don't know. There are places where the water flows very fast, so be careful. Oh, that's like a Beatles song, is it not? Aces. Welcome. Yeah, go down that shaft, says Calyx. So as you can see, this is a dumb idiot tower where some of it's underwater and I can't breathe underwater. I don't know how this doorway blocks the water from coming into this stairwell here. Yeah, that's birth. Yes. Take a birth there. But hey, let's go find some treasures or something. I got the Gutsy Bat. The Guts Ball? Is that what the BL stands for? But this is something that increases guts, which is a stat in Earthbound, so... It's good enough for me! I always wanted to play Breath of Fire until I did, then I didn't anymore. Yes, CJ, everyone says the third game is the absolute best. So I'm waiting for that. Lead-off attack. Let's hit Jarius, and then I will jab and attack. And you know what? I shouldn't spend too much time on this, because we're underwater. I should think less and fight more. Been a member for a while now, and it seems to make me start over. Is that the case? Austin B, I don't know. If you hit that, like that monthly members, super chat that you get, it might add all of the months that you were previously a member. Ken, hello. Breath of Fire 3 is very good. Mega Harf, I trust you. Amonica is the name of this enemy. That's the lady who did that song, The Boy Is Mine, with Brandy. Dendon Tucker, what's going on? I'm sure you got that joke. Jay Montagna, how are you? I say that because I'm making a reference to a song from like 1991, and I doubt you were alive back then. That's why I said it like that, Dendon Tucker. I just assume that you are a bit younger than the rest of us. You don't have to tell us. I've replayed both 3 and 4 recently, and I really loved Bofa 4 a lot more than I used to. That's good. Nicholas D? But instead of playing that, I'll just play Alundra. Why did I bring Gene? Probably to level him up, because he's bad. Ah. But also, he's got the warp spell, so that's something. Bofa, yeah, Breath of Fire. Obviously. I think I got a Sega Genesis that year, says Ken. What did I say, 91? Lots of people hate Dragon Quarter, but I think it's a great game once you get over the disappointment. So Glenn M, would that be the 5th game in the series, is what I think I've heard? Bofa 4 is great. It's emotionally dense. Ooh, Megaharv, I like that. Glover S says, I didn't like Breath of Fire 3 that much. Main Char was a kid with a stick until the end of the game. That sounds awesome, though. That's basically what I was until the end of my life. Unplant. Time to take root. Yo, everyone put a plant or a seed in the chat. I'm busy now. Busy and I don't have time right now, says Daniel. See you later. How long you stream? Daniel, I don't know. Until I get tired. But hey, I'm glad you showed up for a little bit. My boy Gene, partying with KJ and Wolf. Drake? I rather like Jean. It's probably Jean is how he pronounces his name. I have like 0 healing, I'm realizing now. Anyway, let's smoke up. Hey, yeah, put those plants. Whoa! So this room clearly has a current. How do I get anywhere in this room? Interesting that the current in this room will push you even if you're not touching the tiles that look like the current part that should push you. Anyway, if I run out of breath of fire, then I die. I'm guessing. You're gonna do DQ7 Reimagined later down the line, Karma. Oh, I meant to look that up. There was like a Nintendo Direct, like yesterday, right? It's almost like a puzzle. Nah, CJ, it can't be that. I think it's just nature. Unplant. I never played Dragon Quest VII, so I'm curious. I'll take a look at it. Dang, I got punched there. Take that, Darius. Does Gene have like an instant kill thing? I think I think one of his weapons does an instant kill, right? Nina moved. Oh no, obtained Angel. I think a fishman takes a portion of your Zenny purse if drowned. Oh, this is much more efficient. Drowning is tight. Wait, so I can't move... Okay, I can go against the current here. To go into this tall grass? I don't like that I'm running out of a ton of time here. What? That I'm running out of time and I don't have a ton left is what I meant, Joe64. Sirefly. Taking a break from Final Fantasy? Well, technically, Sirefly, Final Fantasy was taking a break from this. I started Final Fantasy because I'm like, I'm familiar with this game. I could play all the way through this with my hands behind my controller. Is this thunder not doing anything? I'm not really looking. Genevieve B is here. Hey, howdy. How are you? Genevieve B, I regret not doing those 60 squats in the previous stream. Should've just banged them out then and there. Okay, so thunder is literally hitting them for 0, and I have not been paying attention to that. Bah. I think there's a cardboard Virtual Boy Switch thing for $25. Yeah, people have been talking about the Virtual Boy lately, so there was something about it. DQ7 pretty good, but has the worst job leveling system. I see. But if it's got a job leveling system at all, I'm interested. Pretty good, you say? What's with Japanese games having frog characters? Sirefly? I think it's just because a lot of games have frog characters. And then a lot of games happen to have been made in Japan. Let's cure 2 here. Frogs are cool. Yes, correct. Everyone put a frog. I should not be messing around here, I think. Is there anything for me to find in the tall grass? Ooh, they building up. That's scary. Dang, Gene. Oh, Gene got down to 1 HP. Can I not run from these guys? Big Daddy Akex, what's going on? Let's, does Thunder hurt these guys? I'm like toast here. This is really bad. I might get wiped by these random fish enemies. Yeah, that's not worth doing. Maybe I want to kill... No, it's like this. It's like this. Go fast, team. Swim away? Yeah, I shouldn't have run away. Hit him with a special. Nice one, Gene. Alright. No need to panic. I've got a minute left. I guess I'll use this. I don't have any, like, herbs or anything. Okay. Now, can I walk against the current here? Yes. Oop. The music sped up. That was some BS. I'm actually rewinding that. There we go. The music sped up because I have less than a minute left, I guess, to breathe. I got frozen AR, which stands for assault rifle, probably. North, Doctor. But that's cheating. Sirefly, the game did something weird there, so it cheated me. Can I run? Yeah, okay, I can run from this guy for some reason. Okay, I can breathe up here. Great. CJ? I don't know if we should be joking about that. Anyway, let's equip some stuff. Okay, so none of that is an improvement for Wolf, but that's fine. Let's do this. Actually, let's give him the shield. No one else can equip that? Okay. No one else can equip the frozen R. Frozen accounts receivable is right, Dandy. I see no rules. That's right, Aces. Rabiel, welcome. Dagger, how are you? Who this lady? Spore? That's Roops backwards. What? You guys, huh? She's right. I should do 20 squats. You came to stop the frog. Sorry, the fog. Ha ha ha. I'm sorry. I'm the wind shaman. I was so bored, so I was blowing fog here and there. Ha ha ha. But if it's bothering you, I'll stop now. Well, I better go back to Granny. This game has, like, the weirdest and dumbest plot. Anyway, we breathed up there, so now we have 3 minutes left again. Oh, I should have healed, I'm realizing now. Well, I got lucky with the lead-off attack. Got frogs on the brain. Don't I always? 100 HP there. Yeah, I guess my main character has some healing. The problem is, using his MP means I don't get to turn into a dragon later in battles. Weird and dumb plot, maybe, but also Nina. Yeah, and Cat. Dandy 009, it's got some good characters, you know? Okay, so you can make your way against the current for a little while there. And then pivot the other direction, and that seems to be what you're supposed to do. Ooh, a crod worm! Hey, it's a crod worm, everybody. Let's cold him. Lord Toast, I went to an arcade and I thought I should use my like 700 tickets on Tootsie Rolls. Heck yeah, how many did you get? Wait, Sirefly, do you think frogs have gills? CJ? Can the frog not breathe underwater? Well, I thought there was like a whole thing about this earlier, was there not? Like, we got an item that let us go underwater. Or was that a different game? I don't remember. I haven't been very good about playing this game in a timely manner. Holy power alt. Let's use Angel here. For Genevieve B. Special! That's what he says when he uses that attack. Crodworm was just looking for the bus stop. J Montagna? I don't get that one. Yo, oh cool, it did 0. What the heck? Uh-oh, Angel won't do anything. Is that, does it only hurt, like, undead enemies or something? Let's hit him with the flame. Even though we're underwater. That's me, yeah. Genevieve B? It was like a lot of rainbows there. It tried to divide by 0. Wouldn't that kill everyone, Nicholas D? Okay, that seemed alright. I love that he blinks a bunch. A suggestive blinking and or winking before he stabs them. With his épée. That's French for sword. Lead off attack. Oh, yeah. You know what I'm going to do with that is run. Angel deals damage to undead enemies. Okay, yeah. Kind of like in the previous game. Yeah, those abilities are pretty worthless, is what it seemed like. I think in the first game there was like a whole dragon form where you could become a gold dragon, and it just, like, did 0 damage to a bunch of enemies. I'm like, okay, this only hurts undead or something. Wood spelled backwards is spoon. Yeah, Soul Wave if you rotate it, like, 180 degrees, alright? I thought épée were fencing swords, but IDK. Well, yeah, they are. But I'm pretty sure the word in French for sword is épée, and that just generally means a sword. And if you're not going to specify a type, then just call it an épée. But also, épée is how you feel before you go to bed. Oh no, that's eepee. Excuse me. Let's get out of here for a second and then... I don't know. Find an inn. Heal up. Put different people in the party. I love how often Jean survives with 1 HP. I feel like we should just do a ton of leveling, though. So EP, that's right, Genevieve B. Like, I feel like I'm constantly under-leveled in this game. Keep up the français. You are gonna summon the other Nick. Oui. Gérard Depardieu. That's the most French thing you can say. Alright, let's get back up here. Do you want to go out the tower? Yes. Do I have to climb this rope? I feel like I could just swim up, right? Well, maybe my people can't swim. Especially if they're equipped with, like, heavy armor and stuff, you know? Alright, let's go north. To the beach. Tish, that's French. CJ? Parlez-vous a little français? Welcome to the Hotel Motel. It's 40 bucks. Yeah, let's stay here. Also, let's do 20 more squats. Because I got those to go, thanks to LexiWolf. And Austin B. I'm going to do some curls. Now, gotta move this chair. Move some more chairs. You know how it is when you're exercising. Sometimes you just gotta move chairs. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, couple more, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. All right. The Spanish word for sword is espada. I know somebody who has that for a last name, Soulwave. That's pretty cool. Shinku Jean, welcome. Yeah, want to see my cat? I caught him in the middle of something. Well, good boy. Tiny cat, you're doing great. Whew. All right, we did 25 squats. Cat is right. TOS bathing on stream. Dandy? Yeah, he was cleaning himself. That cat doesn't look as small as the name suggests. Sirefly? I named him when he was still small. My way to roll. Marzin. JJJ, welcome. Ah yes, the famous Karma Cat. Did you sleep well? Please come again soon. I might. Hey Megaharv, what's a good place to level up? Why this stream so small? My way to roll? Because I'm just not like a huge YouTuber guy. Do you mean like the resolution of the screen? Yeah, so like years ago at this point, YouTube came out with this feature that if you stream in like vertical like phone format, then there is a chance that I will show up on people's shorts feeds as they're scrolling. So I generally just get more views this way. Basically, north of Capitan, there's an island that's the best grinding spot. Megaharv, is that the one with the giant enemies? Glasses swap. JJJ? You got it. How about these? I mean, there ain't many people because you so good at YouTube. It's weird, my way to roll. I have 136,000 subscribers. But when I go live, YouTube tells like 4 of them, you know? I see green, what's going on? Huge Goose. Yeah, that's the card that I race when I play F-Zero 99. So, am I going north of like here? Wait, what's this? I have a map, right? Am I looking at that island at the top? Yeah, it's this. What game is this? My way to roll? This is Breath of Fire 2 on the Super Nintendo. Okay, I got tricks for you to beat half the monsters. Am I gonna need blue in the party? Sludges are 100% vulnerable to death spell. Yeah, which blue has. I don't think anyone else does, right? Just beat it last month, trying to reach level 99 and solo Evans with Ryu only. Marzen? I don't even know who that is. Whoever has Chop Chop can kill Chork Kings in one hit. Oh, in that case, why don't I just warp to a place where I can change party members, which I don't think will be this house, right? Let's go into that well. Oh yeah, but in this house, there are characters from the previous game. For example, here's Bo, right? I was plowing this land and found a shining rock. When you hold the rock in your hands, you can see the bones. Isn't it strange? Yeah, it is strange for rocks to have bones. I guess that would be a fossil, right? What? You think I'm handsome? You must be mistaken. I don't know you. Wait, hold on. If this guy comes out, you can see his face, sort of. What was this dude's name from the previous game? He was the thief guy, right? I actually forgot his name. Something like KarmaJolt. Karn, thank you, Nicholas D. Yeah, both of those characters are in the first game. And they're like, you don't know me. And I'm like, you're right, I forgot your name. Trevor Jacobs, this is a Capcom game, and you'll kind of hear it too. Like, the sound font in this game is reminiscent of, like, the Mega Man X games. One of these days, you're gonna play Breath of Fire 3 and be amazed, Karma. Hope I catch it. Yeah, Dagger, that's the plan. Like, I'm pushing my way through Breath of Fire 1 and 2 so that I can play the whole series. Because I've heard great things about 3 and 4. And some other unrelated games. Mega Man X-based sound font is amazing. Yeah, Marzen. By the way, if my webcam is shaking, it's because Tiny Cat is, like, right here on the desk, and he is, cleaning himself. Okay, so let's go with Rand, Blue, and... I guess we'll level up Jean and Bo, right? This is okay. And... I would squee if Capcom remade any BOF. Megaharv cannot imagine you squeeing. I can, actually. It would be something like this. Squee. That was like a spot-on Megaharv squee impression right there. Michael L. Michel Lejeune, excuse me. That means Michael the Young, does it not? Squee, says Genevieve B. That's exactly how it sounds, says Megaharv. Megaharv, you have no idea how often I try to do an impression of you. Did you see that? There was a moth, and it just was like, boop, and then it flew away. Moth, if you want to be on stream, don't be shy. Not a glasses change, but can you flip your glasses upside down and wear them like that? Straw Hat Brian. Just this for you. You're welcome. Going to bed early. Good night, all. Yo, JJJ, that sounds dope. It's actually harder to read than I thought. Okay, so this is a gong head, Megaharv. What do I do? Lejeune is a French name. I'm from Canada. Oui. Yeah, no, I figured in French it means the young, right? Jeune. Je suis la jeune fille. Gong its head, says Hojo Jojo. You got it. Insulted by calling it gong head. Gouda guy? I will. I'll wake, as a matter of fact. I'm gonna chop him. Is this guy vulnerable to death? Who else knows death? Ah. Yeah, you're right. Michel Lejeune, welcome though. Special. Okay, so you can just hit him for a lot. Nina learns death eventually. Okay. Does death not work on this guy? Let's try an atmospheric explosion all. Let's see if that does something. Bro, the frog's defense pose. Yeah, he's a character, Dagger. Oh yeah, this guy heals himself, huh? That was so dramatic. For less damage than the guy with the sword did. Well, I guess he crit last turn, huh? Thunder. Let's have Rand regular attack and see if that does anything better. Fireball! Bo is somewhat good against them with the shot skill. Oh yeah, because that has a chance to instant kill. Stephen A, I got a Switch 2 with MK World and Street Fighter 6. Heck yeah. Welcome. I beat Bubsy 1. Amazing. I like these old SNES RPGs. They're so good, says Michelle L. Same. Yeah, I've been playing them since I discovered RPGs, probably in like 1997. Really, I discovered RPGs with Earthbound in 1995-ish, I would say, but then didn't really... Like, they were on my radar, right? And then I never really tried them until I got this copy of Final Fantasy 1 in, like, 1997. And yeah, the label is busted, but it came that way. I got it used. It also says it has a sticker for Mad Mike's video on the back. But we've been playing through that game recently. Let's do Flame. Alright, I gotta change these now. Earthbound, damn. Yo, J-Mac? Yeah, we finished that one recently. What do I want to do? Haven't actually done the Pixel Hearts in a while. Did you watch the Nintendo Direct? I didn't. I forgot, Stephen A. Karma discovered RPGs but never got credit for it. Nicholas D? No, I'll give myself some credit. Sboom him. Michelle L, you got Final Fantasy 1 on NES also? Did you play Mother 2 or 3? 2. J-Mac. AKA Earthbound. Yo, Rand moved to level 27. Learned Renew. The giant fly is dangerous. I think against that one I just use like the shaved ice or something, right? Or the frisbees? Pixel Hearts look good for upside down wearing. What is this thing? Beak! Wait, hold on. Why is it giving me the boss music here? Let's chop him. And hit him with the freeze. Gong head, but tiny. You're right. Why do they call him that? Dead. Oh, that was it. Okay. We did it, everyone. Alright. I gotta wear something that I can see in. So, like, this one, I want to say you just do... this, right? Rot birth. Oh no, my birth. Yeah, there you go. Karma just dusted beat. Yo, Hojo Jojo, welcome to the stream. Jean moved to level 23. That is 23 en français. Demon dropped something. I obtained Charm. More like KarmaJolt. What is that? Is this a good grind zone for this game? It is. IPMW. Welcome. What is the charm? Do I already have one of those? I think I might. Block curses. Yeah, I think somebody's got one of those equipped already, right? Blue can have it. Boom. Oh, you said my name right. Je suis impressionné. J-Mac? Merci beaucoup. Alright, let's hit him with a frisbee. Why do they call it that? Why is there a frisbee? Yeah, this thing has like 50 HP. Well, maybe less than that. And it takes like 1 damage from physical attacks, but that item instantly kills it. Yo, Blue obtained Bolt X. And Mega Man X. Zut alors! Yo, Hojo Jojo, we love French on this channel. J-Mac, this is Breath of Fire 2, as a matter of fact. Does Shave Ice work? Let's try that. Rat Birth. I just smacked my microphone with my drink. You're welcome. Okay, that works even better. As a matter of fact. Bolt 10 is stronger than Bolt 3 last I checked. Yeah, Gouda guy, but it costs way too much MP to use. Yeah, Bolt X, it's obviously a Roman numeral. Fishing, says Shinkujin. You know what? I have yet to, well, I was gonna try it. I was gonna say I have yet to figure out this minigame. Alright, so does Rand hit this guy hard at all? I bet Bolt X does. Thunder Iron Hammer. Sounds amazing. Wait. Do you see this? The spell description for Bolt X is Thunder, Iron, Hammer, All. Those are 4 words. It must be a good spell. Dang, that chunked for 83? Yeah, that's how Thunder looks, by the way. Holy cow, 324. And then he hits for 113, which is actually more than using... more damage than he does if he's using the Chop Chop ability. You know what this battle needs is more Thunder, Iron, Hammer, All. Gene, you attack. Oh, he's gonna cure 4 here. Want to hear a bad joke? I do, Soul Wave. Nicholas D, yeah, that does sound like a metal album. Bah. Hit him with the crit. 69 damage. Okay, that was hilarious. The way he, like, raises his eyebrows before he's like, hey, watch how much damage I'm gonna do. Nice. Gene. Oh, and Blue has 69 AP. Man, this battle is hilarious. Everyone put the cancer emoji in the chat. Eddie B, what's going on? Evening, Karma. Hope all's well. BF2. BOF2 was a great game. I like it well enough. Also, my 2 favorite games of all time are Metal Gear Solid and Earthbound. And between your Foxhound icon and the way you use Earthbound menu styles, I feel like you're my YouTube spirit animal. Yo, Eddie B. Yeah, we recently just finished Earthbound. I don't know, it was like a month or 2 ago. I love that game. Last I played Metal Gear Solid, I think one of my ice cubes just exploded and like dotted me with some liquid there. Liquid? Oh my gosh. But yeah, I streamed all the way through Metal Gear Solid probably like a year or 2 ago. Had a blast doing it, but it was one of the last games that I streamed in widescreen format. Liquid? That's right, Hojo Jojo. Alright, do it again. Do it again, Bleu. Gosh dang it. Phone acted up. I've been gone for like 10 minutes. Go back and start over. CJ, I missed you for like 10 minutes. Oh, this guy tried to cure himself but didn't have the MP? Is that what happened? Alex A, what's going on? Yeah, so these enemies give you a ton of experience, but like, I'm still not leveling that fast. So where do I go to buy those usable, like the bomb items, like the frisbee and the shaved ice? I miss widescreen Wednesdays, says the Gouda guy. They might make a comeback. Got a question here or on Twitch? What do you prefer? I am never on Twitch. So, YouTube. Oh yeah, you can use Chop Chop to Oko the bugs. Yeah, of course, of course, of course. Yeah, that's fine then. I thought I could buy items around here. Oh wait, this is the item shop right here. I passed it, Tiny Cat. Of course, I do need, like, healing items, you know? That seems fine. Let's, rearrange that inventory. Ask me, small your hair, says Will M. I would, but... What? Let's put these in order. Alright, alright. You got me. Hey, Will M. Small my hair? Am I doing it right? Tell you Squaret. My hair small's good, says CJ. Speaking of which, CJ, I feel like you might appreciate this. Sean R. got me these posters. I'm just going to show you one of them because they're kind of a pain in the butt to put back in this tube. But speaking of smalls, yeah, so Sean R. got me these posters of the notorious B.I.G., aka Biggie Smalls. And it's in the style of like an old like Sega game box art. And it says, "Ready to die." So shoutouts to Sean R. He also got me one in the style of like a Super Nintendo box art as well. So those are going up on my wall at some point. But for now, they're in this giant tube. This looks more suggestive than I'm meaning for it to be. But it's hard to put back. What do we put in chat about that? Oh, for the Notorious? There's gotta be like a microphone emoji. Or a crown. Don't show the shipping label, dude. Oh, did I dox somebody there? No way you could read that. Or could you? I don't know. Yes, thank you. Thank you, everybody. Anyway, let's go back to leveling. Tiny Cat? I'm multitasking right now. I'm petting a cat and doing a live stream. Life is complicated. Here we go. It was sent to 969 Awesome Street. Yes. In Behave, California. Ooh, a big old sludge dude. I think Chop Chop is good here, right? Dang, I defended it. 99 damage there. 71. Okay, never mind. Oh, wait, the sludge is who you want to use the death spell on, right? Because this is, like, always effective according to Mega Harv. So, yeah, if you meet this big old sludgy boy, use the death spell on him. Bang! Instant kill every time, and then you get a ton of experience. So that's nice. Yeah, generally this little island here, at the very top of the map, at the very north of the map, right in the center, great place to level up if you know how to fight all the enemies here. And so that trick is one of the ways that you fight the sludgy boys. The hips on that snake, though. Yeah, CJ? Like, okay, I have to imagine if you're a snake and you're upright all the time, you're using those muscles a ton. So, the other way to fight, the secret to fighting this enemy is to use the Chop Chop ability, which goes through defenses. It cuts through defenses. The other thing that you could do is use like an item that does an attack, like the Shave Ice item. Will pretty much insta-kill these guys, but Chop Chop does fine here. Is chorking a verb? I don't know what that's supposed to be, Joe D. What's he chorking on? Chorking his peanuts. What? Kevin Orr, what's going on? I don't remember a frog dude in this. I like how he aims his butt at the enemy. Yes, that's how he defends. Anyway, I don't know if there's a trick to fight this big dude, though. This gong head. But we were just hitting him with pretty much everything we got here. Let's hit him with the hail. Hail, no. That's it, Genevieve B. Nice dodge. Nice dodge. Blah. Yeah, just Bo's shot ability. I should put him in the party. Mega Harv, is it just like really hard to level Gene and Bo? Like, I feel like I've been trying to get them levels all game and I haven't been able to do it. Did I just use like an Ice Wolf against this dude? Here, I just read that as Chore King. Yeah, Jeezix, he's like really good at doing the dishes and sweeping. Ice Wolf. Oh, the little Frost Wolf puppies. I just realized what that was following him. My eyesight is so bad, so it took me a minute to figure out what those were. I usually don't level Bo, but this island will fix that problem before long. He's the Chore King. Yeah, Joe D. What's Bolt X? Can never get this far in this game. Always gave up in the forest part. Too many encounters. It's a little bit brutal, Christopher Smack. I'll give you that. Boom, 254. Ooh, this guy crit 2 for 191. Make it a triple. 42. Too weak. I love that it says too weak if he tries to use a spell and he doesn't have the MP for it. Speaking of too weak, I am not. Let's do the 15 squats that I owe you from yesterday, and then 6 curls that I owe you from tonight. Ready? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, so between tonight and yesterday, and between me and Genevieve B, we did like 250 squats or something. So now we're switching to curls. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. All right. Caught up on all the reps, baby. Let's go. Go, Karma, go. Hey, Genevieve B, thanks for the help. You received key item, blonde wig. Nailed it. Dobrado, how are you? Just leveling. Just leveling. The beautiful bro. Christopher Smack, that's all of us. Or at least we're all beautiful. I don't know if we're all bros. Some of us are broettes. And some of us are homies. Doing good, Karma. Yo, Dobrado? Amazing. Glad to hear it. My eyes have been killing me. Yesterday and today. I think it's because I've been having trouble sleeping. And even when I did sleep, I slept with my eyes open, so they're just like dry and bruised. I have an eye condition that kind of sucks. We don't have to talk too much about it, but my eyes are shaped weird, so it's hard to keep them closed at night sometimes. So every now and then I sleep with them open, and then they just like feel dry and rubbery the next day, and it hurts. Selvala, what's going on? Hey, Will M. I see you being weird in the chat, and like, not only are you being a little bit weird, but I also already asked you the thing that you're trying to get me to say, so... Thank you, Nicholas D. We had a whole thing about it where I showed you my Biggie Smalls poster. Do eye drops help? Yeah, a little, Dobrado. I take them every day anyway. Small my hair and take a deep breath. Don't you charge with me, Joe D. Okay. I'm chewing on some ice. Let's warp out of here. Troy Smith, Breath of Fire 2, OG game, love it. Yeah, I'm having a good time. Thanks for being here. Just leveling up some characters who are very underleveled at the moment. They're still kind of underleveled, but like, hey, let's put some other dudes in the party. First, we sleep. First, we feast. That's the company that does Hot Ones, right? Oh, that's the problem. The eye drops go in your eyes. I thought you were supposed to drop them, CJ. That's why they call them that. Oh, what do you want with the Dragon God? Let's change. Good night, Karma and everyone. Yo, Mars and BG, thank you so much for being here. Alright, I kind of need Rand, but let's put in Nina. Maybe she'll learn the death spell at some point. Let's throw Bo in there. He's so bad. He's so underleveled, I should say, anyway. Karma, do you like Super Mario Bros. For NES? Yo, the SB Gamer? Kinda, yeah. I played the heck out of that game when I was a kid. I remember my family got a Nintendo NES system when I was 3 years old. My oldest brother got one when he turned 7. So I had one of those growing up. I was very privileged. Why do you have a giant rat in your party? Dobrado, because, like, if I had a regular rat in my party, I just feel like maybe he wouldn't be as strong or powerful, you know? Whoops, let's, actually don't know what to do here. I want to use the ice spell, or I'm sorry, the death spell here. But I just took... blue out of my party. Apparently Nina learns it eventually, but she doesn't have it yet. So let's just try to fight this guy for now, I think. Let's Typhoon him, and maybe Shot. Because Shot is a chance to instant kill anyway. How dare you? Rand is an aardvark. Oh, I thought we were talking about Wolf. 1 damage. Boom. Hit the sludge. This guy wants to do a shot, huh? Boom. 170. 1. Yeah, so when it doesn't instant kill, it does 1 damage instead. Cure 2 on Rand. I mean, I'm still whittling him down here. Oh, this guy knows an earthquake spell, huh? 69 damage. That's hilarious. Okay, it didn't kill. Ooh, that just barely didn't kill, too. 19 damage. I got the instant kill when he was down to 19 health, so, I mean, I'll take it. Bo moved to level 21. Maybe it's Bow. Like bow wow wow yippee yo yippee yay, but also he uses a bow as his weapon. A crossbow. But a bow nonetheless. Mega Harv, you like that one? Hey, thanks for being here, everybody. Like it says in the chat, if I get any more donations for the rest of the stream, we're gonna do some bicep curls. But you know, no pressure. These guys are getting some gains too. Let's shot this gong head here. Fweeze. Eric George, welcome. Yeah, Breath of Fire 2. You a fan? 306 damage. Door Nations, that's it, Selvala. Going to bed, goodbye everyone. Yo, Dobrado. Thanks for showing up, though. 555 damage with the shot, which, again, has a chance to instant kill. Obtained 11212 points of exp and 1211 coins. I like that. Ooh, Wolf obtained extract. That's supposed to be like vanilla extract, right? But it's a full heal item, so that's pretty good to have. God, I have so much junk in my inventory that I should just get rid of, right? Use while fighting. Stick rod. Tree pole. Oh my gosh. There's like so much stuff in my inventory that I'm like not sure what it's for. JB, welcome. Yeah. BOF 2. Love the BOF games. BOF of Fire games. Alright, and then this one's easy. This is easy money. Just use the Chop Chop ability because it cuts through defensives. So yeah, that guy only has like 40 HP or something. Nina and Bo leveled up. Never watched Avatar, says Nicholas D. Really? It's a great series. And it's actually really funny, too. I know I mention this all the time, but I remember people in, like, 2007 or 8 trying to convince me to watch it. And they're like, yeah, it's on Nickelodeon, but it's actually a really good show. And, like, the characters are deep, and then they, you know, they grow along with you. But nobody mentioned that it was funny. So when I finally saw it, I was like, wait, this is, like, hilarious. How come nobody mentioned that part? Gonna have everyone defend and just hit him with a shot. Bo, do it. One-shotted. 900 damage there. I will buy and resell the cards. Nick D, good. Last Airbender is so good, says Eric George. Definitely is a show adults and kids can enjoy alike. Yeah, oh, Jackie J loved it. We watched, and yeah, at the time, he was probably like 5 or 6 when we first watched it. Oh, these guys will kind of kick my butt, right? Let's flame them here, I think. The puppet, what's going on? I have been watching a lot of FNAF content for some reason lately. Yo, it's been a dang while. How's you doing? Doing all right. How are you? Yeah, these guys... Ooh, they can also instant kill you, huh? Yeah, I don't love that.
Gotta get lucky with the instant kill shot here. Ooh, okay, well there's one. They have 1,000 HP, huh? Let's wake Wolf here. Actually, let's have, yeah, let's try that, actually. I'm gonna keep trying these Hail Mary shots here. Oh, he got smacked. Twice. That sucked. Yeah, he's a super weak character, so of course he's gonna die. Ooh, I hit the A button right as the exclamation point appeared on screen, and it seemed to work there. Is that how that ability works? It's like a timed hit thing where Rand has a chance to slap somebody awake if you hit the A button at the right time? Hell of a fan, what's going on? Hey, Karma, I missed your streams. Yo, hell of a fan, I'm glad you're here. I missed you. Let's have this guy attack. Wake bow here. And then use an extract on Wolf. What a dodge. Oh my gosh, what a hero. And he crit for 62 there. Okay. Alright, I hit the A button there too. I feel like somebody gave me that hint before and they were like, you have to hit the A button. But I want to say, like, I didn't see that exclamation point before. Maybe it's just because I wasn't looking and I was reading the chat. But I don't know, an exclamation point on screen seems like an obvious hint to hit the A button. As far as I know, it isn't a timed hit, says Mega Heart. Really? Okay. I thought you were going to say something like, oh yeah, it's super obvious and you should have known. Floyd D, what's going on? Help, Bull. Bo, hit him with a shot. It's Bow, probably. Special! He crits for 70, which is like less than 1/10 of that enemy's HP. I need you to instant kill, my dude. Watch this. I'm making a call here. Uh-oh. I made the wrong call. Yo, Nicholas D with the cool 30 Swedish krona. I'm not used to that. For the meme gods. Yo, thank you so much. Everyone put the D in the chat for Nicholas D. As we got approximately 3 curls to go. Hey, thank you so much. I see why you did that now. Let's wake. Actually, this is bad. I need... This seems fine. Shot. I need him to use shot every turn. That could have been better. That could have been a better turn. Okay, I hit the A button there. What seemed to be like I did it on time. I mean, it seemed to me like I did it on time. But Nina didn't wake that time. Shoot. I'm in trouble here. Life pull on Wolf. Oh, he dodged. What a hero. I'll hit your A button. Genevieve B? I mean, while I'm doing these 3 curls, let's go. Grolix, how are you? Let's do 3. Ready? 1. 2. 3.
3.
Hey, thanks, Nicholas D. More like Nicholas 3. It'll be fine, and this will be an awesome short, Karma. Let's go. Grolix, it's because I've got the power of 69 reps and the internet on my side. Stop doing that. Shoot, and it hit. It hits every time. Well, I got one. Should I go for it and just try to get lucky here? Come on, Bo. What a dodge. Let's go. This is for all the marbles. And you know how I love marbles. Dang it. Wait. What I meant was... F this game, oh my gosh. Cheating states, yeah, that's right. Rewind feature. Alright, so what happens if you die, though? Do you lose your experience? Do you load up your last save file? No, we didn't lose any experience, I don't think. God, I did so well in that battle, too, and just got whooped. Just lose half money, I believe. Mega Harv? Okay, that's not so bad. Got a jet. Have a good stream. Yo, Mega Harv, thanks for showing up. Everyone put a maple leaf in the chat for Mega Harv. The Canadian clothesline. You do lose half your money, though. Okay. Yeah, Michelle L., that's not a big deal, especially considering I did, like, an infinite money glitch at the beginning of the game, and I probably still have, like, 500,000 money in the bank. Now, that's a way to really enjoy Breath of Fire 2 with save states. If not, those battles can get brutal. Yeah, Eric George... Like, honestly, like, a lot of people will be like, oh, cheating. Like, who cares, dude? This game cheats. So play it however you want. I almost made poutine. Yo, Nicholas D, me and Genevieve B made some last night, and it was awesome. But we made too much of it. Bo obtains heal. Cliff White, welcome. So I'm gonna be eating the leftovers for days. And I did tonight, and it was good. Yo, everyone put a Cliff in the chat for Cliff White. Welcome back. Gary P2, I see you as well. Would you consider using glitches cheating? I do not consider that to be cheating, Gary P2. Unless for some reason you're like playing in like a tournament or you're doing a speedrun in a format that specifically does not allow them. Like, if there's some rule set that bans glitches, then yes, it is cheating. But if you're playing on your own, then, like, you make the rules. Been a while. Yeah, Cliff, you say that with like an exhausted face emoji. Everything all right? Glitches ain't cheats, they're features. Yeah, for the most part, I'd say glitches are not cheats, they're technically a way to play the game, you know? Freeze! Shot. But yeah, if you're like, I don't know, playing in like a Pokemon tournament or something and you use like a known bug that's banned by the format, that's cheating. But maybe you've seen the comments that I get on my shorts. There's just people who are like, so, they are just like standing tall on the highest horse I've ever seen. when I post some sort of short video about, hey, here's a cool glitch you can do in a game, and I'm showing it off because I think it's cool, and this is interesting. I'm showing you this thing that I think is interesting. People in my comments are like, wow, what kind of loser needs to cheat in video games? Grow up. Bro, what? Like, first of all, if you're playing a video game, like, how are you taking it this seriously? Secondly, now maybe that's not the phrase I want to say. What do you mean by grow up? I'm doing something for entertainment here. And at that, it's a single player game, and the outcome of my gaming journey affects nobody in the world except for me. So why are you so offended that I, like, did a cool glitch? You know? I get that some people are like, you're supposed to enjoy the game as it is. And I'm like, yeah, I've done that a million times. Like, this is a game I've played that I've beaten 15 times. But I've never seen this glitch before. So next time I play it, I want to do this interesting and cool thing, you know? But I still have people in the chat or in my comments who are like, wow, get a life, dude. If you have to cheat at video games, what kind of person are you? Who says I have to cheat at video games? What kind of person are you for jumping to that conclusion? Can't grow up. I left my stilts in the shed. Yeah, hell of a fan. And like, that shed. No one's been in that shed for 40 years. Selvala? Game Shark was cool, though. Like, I don't know, man. I remember having Game Genie when I was younger, and I was like, wow, look at all the wacky things you can do with this. And I was just, like, genuinely interested in what was possible, you know? I think it has to do with them needing to feel better about themselves, and unfortunately they achieve that by putting others down. Gary P2, spot on. Cliff White has been a member for 3 months? That's it? I feel like you've been around for a lot longer, but hey, thank you so much. Dang, I would have guessed longer, Cliff White. Just because you fit in with the community so quickly, I guess, that it seemed like you've been here for years. Do as you will, because you're great. And we love watching you. Yo, everyone put a Cliff in the chat for Cliff White. Thank you so much, my friend. Let's shot this sludgy guy. The sludgy boy. A Sludge, that's what he's called. Wayne, how are you? I loved my used Game Shark, even if it only sometimes worked. Selvala, for what system? Alpha Sludge, maybe? Hell of a fan? A really big sludge. Awesome sludge. Apocalyptic sludge. Or, you know, Alpha Sludge, maybe it's that. N64, I see you, I see you. Yeah, I never had a Game Shark. But then again, that's because we never got, like an N64 or a PlayStation until I was... I guess I found one at, like, a flea market when I was in high school. So probably, like, 2003. So after those consoles had become old, you know? Annoying Sludge, that's it. Kevin Smith, how are you? I think that glitches are interesting and they were left in the game for fun. That's what games are for, to enjoy. Yeah, exactly. Some of them definitely weren't left in the game for fun. Like, some of them are like, the programmers had no idea, you know? Atomic Sludge, that could be it. Nina obtains death. Yay. Okay, that'll make things a little bit easier. Some glitches aren't intended. I would say most. Selvala. People just like to complain. They also complain to you that you aren't reading their live chat comments. Like, dude, chill. Yeah, Eric George. You notice that? A lot of people get upset when I, quote-unquote, ignore their comments. Dude, I'm so blind. I can see, I'm zoomed in, Genevieve B can vouch for this. I'm zoomed in on my browser, my web browser. Actually, let me see. To 250%. So my chat box like, the font is enlarged so that I can read it, but, you know, it can only fit 3 comments at a time. So if I miss you, I'm sorry. Let's try this. I don't think death works on this guy. I'm not sure. Ew, he pecked me. Dang, 254. What a beast. Yeah, hell of a fan. I see you. Glitches are features of a game. You can or cannot use them as you want. With great power comes great responsibility. Yeah, I agree, and I don't understand the people who get offended when you like, oh, that wasn't intended by the programmers. Like, you're gonna get offended that I used a glitch in a video game? Again, it makes sense if I use a glitch to specifically beat you in a competition where glitches are not allowed. Yeah, that's cheating. Because the rules specifically say, like, hey, this isn't allowed in this tournament format, you know? Joe Mama, how are you? By the way, football started, everybody. Anybody watching that? Both my Saints and my Chiefs are 0-2. That said, the experts were convinced that the Saints would be way worse. They've lost both games by a little bit. So they're not as bad as people said they would be. Go Eagles, says Christopher Smack. Yeah. Super Bowl champion Eagles. The defending champs. I don't mind Saquon Barkley. I kind of like Jalen Hurts. Let's flame. At least Dennis Allen isn't there to hurt you. Yeah, Selvala, what was weird is that he seemed like such a good defensive coordinator. Boom! Crit. Go Bills. Yeah, Eric George, I'd be happy for them if they won a Super Bowl. Lions fan, says Straw Hat Brian. My favorite holiday tradition is to watch the Lions lose on Thanksgiving Day. Yeah, but they're like kind of good lately, right? Man, all that grinding and Bo is only level 24. I guess he got 4 level ups. He was at level 20 before, right? Hell of a fan. Yeah, so that shot ability that Bo did isn't just a critical hit. It's a kill or 1 damage ability. So if it doesn't kill outright, it does 1 damage, but it has a low chance to instantly kill. Oh no, I got poisoned. Yeah, they've been really good the last 3 years. They punched the Bears' teeth in today, says Straw Hat Brian. Yeah, they scored like 50 points on them or something, right? And the Bears aren't like an awful, awful team, from what I understand. What's crit rate / crit damage if you know? I don't, hell of a fan. I know so little about this game. I started playing it because LexiWolf requested it. And she gave a very large donation for it. So I was like, okay, I'll play the whole series. Because you've been generous for years now. Picking on Rand, I see. Tiny island, large monsters. Wayne? It's a trope, probably. It's a trope is also like an atom that's like missing an electron, right? No clue what this game is, but you go, girl. Yo, Raymond V, thank you so much. This is Breath of Fire 2 on the Super SNES system. My idea was just party-sized, okay? Genevieve B, wait, what? Go Bengals, says Cliff White. I'm from Georgia, but cheer for the Bengals since '96 because I love their helmets from an SNES football game I had. Was it Tecmo Super Bowl? I liked the Bengals when I was younger just because I like their colors. The Poutine. Oh yeah, Genevieve B? It was great. I just got a lot of eating to do. Tiny cat. He's in his little cat bed. Wait, Rand does this. It throws me off that Rand is second in the party order, but he's closest toward the screen. I don't know, for some reason, nice. That seemed like he should be the third one, right? Genevieve B, what? Ooh, the big boy. And look, finally, I can kill one of these guys with death. With my friend Nina. Watch Bo go first and kill him anyway. One, never mind. That sounds like charging a Mega Buster from Mega Man 7. I'm getting, like, insane experience, and I'm still really not leveling that fast. What is the two? Whoa, this guy's got 4 flames on his guts. That's gotta be like a crit rate thing, right? Because this guy crits all the time. Oakley, yeah, I'm just doing some level grinding this time. How are you? I started the stream super late. I meant to start it way earlier, but I had another Windows update that just changed every single one of my video settings and my audio settings. And I hate that it does that every time. And it literally takes me like, it's never the same solution to fix it either, which sucks. So it takes me like an hour or 2 to undo the damage of a forced Windows update. So yeah, that said, even before I started work, I was working for like an hour and a half. By work, I mean the stream. But this is work. Especially when I'm doing 69 reps of anything. Let's run from this guy. Oops. Move some windows around. Obligatory get a real job comment. Selvala, I get that all the time on YouTube, too. Get a real job! Bro, why? So I can be miserable like you? I've had real jobs before. They're fine. They're fine, I guess. Not my thing. Won't run. You shoulda, though. Ain't run. And pay your taxes. I do that, Nicholas D. I am pretty miserable at my job, says Genevieve B. I'm sorry, babe. I'll come visit you. Why can't I run from this suddenly? Recover HP in bad status. I should do that. Run! Oh my gosh. Guys, just do it. Why is the run rate so miserable? You can visit, but you're not allowed in my actual office, unfortunately. No, I figured. Am I out of life pulls? Oh my god, wait, I have roast. Should be using those. Feeling stuck in a job you hate is the worst. Yeah, Nicholas D. I've definitely been there before. Death. Only 8 MP on that. That's pretty good. I'd take a roast, says the Walkman 33. Yeah, sure. Yo mama so old, her security number is 4. Social security is what I meant to say there? I didn't have a roast on hand for you, but I'll think of a good one, Walkman 33. Walkman, more like walk on out of here. You know what? I'm really not good at roasting people. I'm more of a compliments kind of guy, I'm finding out about myself. You're so cool that whenever you show up to stream, I'm like, yeah, that guy's here. Am I doing it right? We can't all be dicks, says Walkman 33. You can only have a roast on Sundays, sorry. Wayne, guess what? I got good news for you. Karma so chill, he put the ice in nice. Nicholas D. My literal YouTube slogan, I guess, was I put the pro in inappropriate. She's so old, there was no social for her security. That's it, yeah. Yeah. Jezix? That was it. That was definitely the joke that I was going for. I figured it was Monday for you already, Wayne. But it's none day for this guy. Rand obtains heal. Did he not already get that? Somebody else must have gotten heal. Recover bad status. Yeah, when you need your bad status back. Recover ability 70%. So is that a percentage-based healing? Interesting. Does anyone have warp? Oh, Bo has renew and heal. Okay, I guess I didn't realize he has actually good healing spells. Maybe this guy has decent magic. It's too bad just like you can't, man, like the first like probably 30% of the game, he leaves the party and then you just never see him until everyone else has gained 15 levels and he has not, you know? Take that, Chorking. Bo moves to level 27. He's like almost a respectable level now. And he can cure poison. Nicholas D. I see y'all. Alright, let's hit this dude. Let's hit him with the angel. Oh wait, no, that does no damage, right? It only does it damage to undead. Let's hit him with the typhoon. Rod Typhoon. Eric G. Yeah, he's a support animal. Hey, this is one of my childhood favorites, says Seth Thomas. Awesome. Yeah, who played this back in the 90s? I remember asking for this game for Christmas, probably in like 1998, something like that. But my parents couldn't find it. What did they end up getting me instead? I don't remember. Although, my mom and dad did get me and my brother Super Mario RPG around then for one Christmas. And that was a good call. Nice shot. Played it for real back in the day, and let me tell you, save states increase the fun quite a bit. Yeah, Eric George. That said, I am kind of glad that in this game, when you die, you just lose money, and, like, it's not like you go back to your most recent save. But yeah, this game is kind of brutal with the encounter rate, I'll say, and there is, like, a lot of just, like, BS about it. That's like, how was I supposed to know that was gonna happen, you know? When I was 11, I asked for an N64. My dad got me a PlayStation instead. Best decision he ever made. Christopher Smack, you think so? You wouldn't have been happy either way, because I probably would have back then. But yeah, like, in hindsight, you know, it's easy to say now that the PlayStation aged a little bit better than the N64. But at the time, both of them were still awesome, you know? What? Wait, Wayne, what are we talking about? Forget about it. 2 week. Yeah, he put in his 2-week notice. Had an N64, but was so jelly of the games on PS1, so I sold it and bought my PS1. Never regretted that. PS1's still my fave console. SSB and Banjo-Kazooie were the games I wasted a lot of years on the N64. Yeah, Cliff White. That's what made the N64 worth it over the PlayStation. Not that I'm saying it was better, but like that's the argument that you could make. Like, oh, I'd rather have an N64 for these particular games, you know? The argument for, like, having a Sega Genesis over a Super Nintendo was a bit weaker, though. It was like, okay, what games did Sega have that Nintendo don't? The Streets of Rage games? Shining Force? Oh, I didn't realize she was too weak. I didn't realize she was, like, low on HP there. GoldenEye for N64, yeah. Phantasy Star. Christopher Smack. Never played those. But I have them on my Switch. Like, I have this Sega collection on Switch that's like Phantasy Star 2 through 4. I think the first one might be on the Master System. Is that correct? Get woke. GoldenEye, 4-screen Golden Gun was unmatched, says Eric George. We liked proximity mines. Looks like IMEL15. Welcome. You should start Phantasy Star 1. Mage Davey, I'll get to that series at some point. The A stands for A. Rogue Effect? A, welcome back. Let's go to the inn. The chaos of proximity mines was very fun. Yes, Eric George, and I was like around 10 years old when that game came out. So, no, you. Oh, he put the thing down, flipped it, and reversed it on me. You should make a glitch compilation like glitches, tips, tricks, and speedruns. IML. For any game in particular? I was considering just, like, slapping a bunch of shorts together for, like, I might do a compilation for, like, Final Fantasy IV, Super Mario World. I see ya. I got my eye on you, says Rogue Effect. Yes, that means you're, watching the stream, right? Thank you. Okay, but like, speaking of which, guys, my eyes are killing me, and I think I need to take my contact lenses out. So, I realized tonight's stream was kind of short, but I'm pretty beat. Yeah, like, slap all the shorts together. That's not a bad idea. Hey, let's save the game. What do you want to do with the Dragon God? Save the game. Who's excited for the Super Mario Galaxy movie next year? Wayne, I'll probably go see it. Take care of yourself, says Genevieve B. Alright, you heard the lady. I gotta go take care of myself. Doctor's orders. Nurse's orders. Hey, thank you so much, everybody, for watching me play a little bit of Breath of Fire 2. I'll get back to this. You know what? Let's play it tomorrow night. And then maybe tomorrow afternoon, let's do some Final Fantasy 1. Nice glasses, by the way. Yeah, you mean these? Genevieve B. Custom made these for me. But yeah, until next time, this is KarmaJolt signing off. Tell your friends I'm great. I'm gonna take my eyes out. My contact lenses is what I mean by that. That's just that's what I say. That's the thing I say. My favorites are the Golden Yoshi and Silver Yoshi, and my favorites that you did, even that they're complicated. Yo, I'm L15. Thank you so much. It's fine if you have to leave. Always a pleasure to watch. Yo, Cliff, I'll see you soon. Can you try streaming The Secret of Mana? Yo, Maxi Boo, you're like 2 months too late. I've streamed that game, I think 3 times now, but we did it recently. Like, me and Genevieve B, as a matter of fact, played it together. Probably around May or June. But, look at my channel. There's a playlist for it. Go ahead and watch that. We had a fun time. Anyway, I'm gonna go sleep. See ya. Tell your friends I'm great.